Okay, so today we'll be opening up this Carquest premium oil filter, number 84502, and we'll be comparing it to this Motorcraft oil filter, number FL500S. And I got this Carquest oil filter from a very generous viewer whose name is Alex, from Concord, North Carolina. Thanks, Alex. These oil filters fit Alex's 2018 Ford F-150 pickup truck. Yep, they're all with a 5.0 liter V8 engine. And these two oil filters are going to duke it out. Could get ugly, folks. And when the dust clears, we'll see who the winner is. So let's get started.
You gotta really good silicone, get nice and tight, get your angle here, filtration.
Okay, let's start with this Carquest oil filter, and we'll start with the box. Not too much information on this box, but right here it says synthetic blend media, and it's rated for 10,000 miles. Down here, see product for country of origin. And that's about it on this box. Leak tested. There's a filter number. Date code 24MLA228748. And it says sticker. And right here, distributed by Advanced Auto Parts, Raleigh, North Carolina. Made in Vietnam. Okay, and this filter has this plastic cover on it. Okay, and this filter has 8 inlet holes, metal core with holes, bypass valve down below at the dome end, 4 grooves there for threads, and it looks like a silicone gasket. Okay, let's look at the Motorcraft oil filter. And the Motorcraft oil filter really doesn't have much information on it either. It just says silicone anti-drain back valve, and the rest of it is really nothing important. Okay, so let's open up this box and see what this filter looks like. Okay, date code 9/11/29/2213. This also has a sticker. And if we look over here, we'll see majority content made in USA. Okay, and this filter has 7 elongated inlet holes, metal core with lures, bypass valve is right here at the base end, and looks like 4 grooves there for threads, and nitro rubber gasket, silicone gasket in here, silicone anti-drain back valve I should say. See how they stick out. And they stick out about the same. You got 2 different base plates there. Okay, let's get the weight of these filters. Okay, the Carquest weighs 303.7 grams. The Motorcraft weighs 286.6 grams. Okay, let's take these 2 filters, cut them open, see what they look like inside. Be right back. Okay, so here they're both cut open, and let's compare the 2. Now I'll put the thickness up on the screen of these gaskets. You can tell the Carquest has a silicone gasket. Okay, base plates. Okay, the inlet holes look like they'd be pretty equal there. You got 1 extra groove for threads on the Carquest oil filter. And let's see how the anti-drain back valves fit. They're both silicone. So let's cover the inlet holes nicely. Yeah, those look nice. Okay, we'll start with the Carquest. Got metal end caps, bypass valve right here, which has a setting of 22 psi, metal crimp seam, and this Carquest filter has 55 pleats. It's a synthetic blend media with a micron rating of 99.5% at 20 microns. Pleats are nicely spaced. Really no excess glue on here at all. Looks nice. Okay, let's look at the Motorcraft filter. Metal end caps. Little excess glue here. The bypass valve, I couldn't find a really reliable published information on this. It goes from anywhere from 7 I seen to 17 to 18 psi. So I don't know what that is. But you got a glued seam right here. And the Motorcraft has 58 pleats. And it's a cellulose polyester blend media with a micron rating of 95% for particles greater than 30 microns. Yeah, they're nicely spaced also, except just a little bit of a gap here. Not too bad though. I do like these bypass valves up here though at the base end. Motorcraft has a stamp leaf spring. The Carquest has a coil spring. So I prefer the coil spring over the stamp leaf spring. The cans, you can see some overspray on the Carquest oil filter, white paint. And I'll put the thickness of these cans, the width, and the number of flutes up on the screen. You can tell that the Carquest can is thicker than the Motorcraft. Yeah, the Motorcraft is flimsier. Okay, now let's get the width of these filters. Carquest 3.21, now let's call it 22. 3.22 inches wide minus a tenth of an inch. And the Motorcraft 3.16, call it 13, 3.17 inches wide minus a tenth of an inch. Okay, let's cut these two filters open, stretch them out, and see what this filter media looks like under a microscope. Be right back. Okay, here they are both stretched out. And the Carquest filter is 55.25 inches long. And the Motorcraft filter is 47.5 inches long. Okay, now let's get the thickness of this filter media. Carquest filter, 0.84 millimeters thick. Motorcraft filter, 0.89 millimeters thick. Okay, here's the filtering side, back side. And if we take a look at these guys under a microscope, they both look like they do a good job of filtering, but the Carquest looks like they do a little better job of filtering. So let's take a look at that picture. So between the two, I think the Carquest would do a better job of filtering. And you get about 27 square inches or more filter media with the Carquest filter. Now let's take a look at the rest of the filter. Okay, so we went over these components here. Base plate, gaskets. I give them both a tie there, except for the silicone gasket here is better than nitro rubber. And I would go with the coil spring over the stamp leaf spring. So I give that to the Carquest also. And you got holes versus louvers. Oh, these are rough holes. They're stamped the wrong way, if you ask me, because they're rough. Should be stamped the opposite way. Now let's take a look at these louvers. Put it this way. Yeah, you can see those are opened up. No problem there. A lot of light coming through. So that's okay there. And the can sticker on the Carquest oil filter. I almost forgot. The reason for the Carquest having more filter media than the Motorcraft is because the Motorcraft filter has a wider inner core, so the pleats are smaller. I think this Carquest filter is made better than this Motorcraft filter. The only thing going for the Motorcraft filter is this bypass valve. This is definitely a better bypass valve if you ask me. And you get more filter media with the Carquest filter. And a lot of times I've opened up these Motorcraft filters, the pleats are widely spaced and they got a lot of glue on them a lot of times. This one wasn't too bad except for just on the bottom here. You know, it had some glue on here. Some of it probably came off already. So it wasn't too bad. What do you guys think about these two filters? And again, I want to thank Alex for sending me this Carquest oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching and take care. The Carquest filter media weighs 23 grams. The Motorcraft filter media weighs 17.8 grams.